Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new. I'm very sorry for promising a vacation vlog too and then not fulfilling it. The thing is, I got sick, like I had flu, and then I didn't go out. So when I was now looking at the videos that I actually took, I discovered that they're very boring because all I was doing was eating, watching K-drama, sleeping, eating, and then recycling. Except when, of course, when I'm writing something or when I'm praying. But then otherwise, the video would be too boring. But anyways, I'm gonna do this video instead of the things people never actually tell you about North Cyprus. So without wasting much of your time, as an apology, yeah? So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the points. I actually had to write them down and then come up with them and then explain it. But the first point, the main point actually, obviously you can see this one on internet, is that North Cyprus, Cyprus is divided into South Cyprus and North Cyprus. Yeah. But this division, like, it's so visible now that it makes effects on the people like us who are staying for school or who are under the student visa. So which leads me to point number 2, which is that North Cyprus is not recognized as a country. So it's it falls under Turkey. Let's just say it falls under Turkey. It's actually, like, it's called TRNC, as in Turkish Republic of North Cyprus, meaning that which also leads me to the next point and the other point. Like, literally they're connected, which leads me to the next point, that it's not in Europe, and it not being in Europe means that come to think of it, our lives are said. Disclaimer, I'm not saying anything bad about North Cyprus. I've been here for 6 years and I've been enjoying it. Obviously there are bad times and good times, but then it's not that bad. But then I'm saying that you should weigh your options, like when your agents are telling you stuff about North Cyprus and saying come to Cyprus and so forth. So you should really look deep into it so that you don't then get trapped, because most people are getting trapped here. Most people are getting really trapped here and then they become homeless or stuff like that. So firstly, North Cyprus is not in Europe, meaning that literally, I think if you've seen my cost of living in Cyprus video or my shopping for graduation, something like that, you actually see that I've said this, which also actually is another point, that we pay our rent in pounds, like British pounds. We pay our fees in euros. We receive Turkish liras, as in if you're working, and dollars. Yeah, they're used anyway. But then the thing is the exchange rates and stuff like that. As in, let's say you're buying something in the shop with dollars, the exchange rate will be like high. So it will actually be better for you to change in a Dovis, like an exchange office. But then we don't really have a specific currency that we use. But then mainly we use Turkish liras. But then the rest of the other stuff is sort of jumbled up, like not Cyprus. But then in the south side it's a bit different. They use euros, and also it's recognized as a country. And also it's in the forgot the word, I'll look for it. But then they're part of the Schengen country. They're part of the Schengen country, isn't it's in Europe. Yeah, they're part of the European countries and stuff like that. Also the people from the south can visit here, be it you're African, be it, as long as you have a visa and you stay in the south or you reside in the south, you can visit here. But us who are in North Cyprus, we can't cross over to the south side. if you're African. I'm not sure about other countries because I actually thought it's everyone under the student visa. But then I discovered when I was talking to my Korean friend, I have a Korean friend here, and then she wanted to buy food, like Korean food for me, at the south. She was actually like she can cross over and stuff like that. So I'm not now sure about the countries that actually can cross and can't cross. But as far as I know, people like us Africans who are here with student visas can't cross over to that side. So, and also the other point is that, guys, we don't use Cypriotic pound here. We don't use it. I've explained about the currencies. We don't use Cypriotic pound anymore. At one point, it was actually the most powerful currency in the whole world, but then not anymore. I think after the dispute is a whole chapter on its own that will probably occupy 30 minutes when I'm trying to explain it or stuff like that. We learned it in law, but I'm not trying to remember that. I mean, I'm a graduate, so I don't want to remember what I learned in school, right? But otherwise, we don't use the Cypriotic pound. I explained about the currencies. We don't use the Cypriotic pound anymore. And about the jobs, the jobs here. Some get lucky and get employed after graduation. Some get lucky and get office jobs. But then, guys, 80% of the people here, they're self-reliant. What's with me and me and pronouncing it? They're self-reliant, as in you get to be cooking, or you get to be, what else do people do? Yeah, stuff that people do, or saloons, or braiding, or stuff like that, or trading, or stuff like that. You get. So don't let agents lie to you that once you get here you get a job. Yeah, of course you can get blessed by God and stuff like that and you get a job, but then that's only 20% or maybe 10% of the population here, like the foreign students here, that get jobs like that. But otherwise, you know, yeah, I know of someone who got a job in engineering, whatever, after graduating from school. I know of someone who got, I'm trying to think. But the fact that I can't actually list them without thinking, that shows you that the jobs here are not professional, isn't like, because also they don't speak English here. That's another point. They don't speak English here, they speak Turkish. So now you have language barrier, you have stuff like that, and then unless of course you're willing to learn Turkish, but that doesn't guarantee you getting a job. So don't let agents lie to you that there are jobs in Cyprus. I'll make a whole different video about the jobs in Cyprus, but then as far as I know, it's sort of hard to get a formal or professional job under your profession and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I know someone was hired in a law firm, but I think she was the only one. Because even I was doing law here, and then like we do international law in English, but then there's also, let's say there's also Turkish law, and then I hope you can hear me because the car is passing, but there's also Turkish law, and that's what they use here. So unless you're willing to take up Turkish law, and I'm not even sure about the bar exam and stuff like that, you know. So the jobs here, don't let agents lie to you that you get a job, you do this. Nah, that's a whole lie. Like, that's a lie, bruh. That's a lie. So many people are getting stranded because of that. Don't fall into that trap. Also, when you're getting a house, also on that note, because there are a lot of scammers here now. So if you're getting a house, it's either you get with someone who knows the agent, like who is already here and who knows that this is a real agent, or you go to a real estate agent, like a Turkish person, because most people are getting scammed, like their deposit money, their rent money, because also here you get to pay 6 months rent, 3 months rent, stuff like that. So you imagine paying all your money that you came with from maybe Zimbabwe or Nigeria or stuff like that, then you get scammed and you become homeless. It's a whole different story, which is actually a story that most people are getting here, because things are getting really tough here. But it's not justification for people to be scammers and stuff like that. But then, so everyone is doing everything, and yeah, you get scammed if you're not careful. So be careful, and What else? What else? What else? I think I've listed everything, and I really wanted to list everything within 10 minutes because I don't want this video to be long. But otherwise, I'll do a video of you know, renting, like finding a house in Cyprus, so that people don't get scammed. Jobs in Cyprus, so that also people don't get scammed by agents, because it's not the common jobs. You know, I don't want to list this. You watch my video when I'm doing jobs in Cyprus. But otherwise, you know, guys, not Cyprus. It's a good country, I guess. I want to call it a country, but it's not recognized as a country. You know, says that when people are actually shipping stuff for you, like maybe from Zimbabwe or Nigeria or somewhere like that. Well,
yo, what's up? I'm the graduate, guys. Yo, po. Why I say?
I don't think Simple is going to edit this out though. I don't think Simple is going to. Anyways, when people are actually like shipping stuff, they use missing 10, you get, like as in the postal code, not that. And then you have to write not Cyprus, missing 10. Because it's not actually recognized as a country. And even when you're applying for a job, and even when you're applying for a job and stuff like that, like they'll be like, where did you get your degree? If you write Cyprus, the university is here, they won't really show. But then in some portals, they'll show that Cyprus International University or Near East University or stuff like that. But then otherwise, it's not a country. We are still praying. Yeah, and fighting spiritually for it to be recognized as a country for those that are remaining here. Look at me as if I'm gonna live soon. I don't know, God willing, me. But then yeah, it has to be recognized as a country, and we also have to use euros and stuff like that. But then it's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad to stay here. It's not. It's actually. It's just the cost of living in Cyprus. It's actually good to move from wherever you're moving, depending with where you're moving. But then if I'm to be taken back into the past and be asked that, do you want to go to Cyprus? I'll still say yes, because I mean, I'm making money now, like isn't enough to survive and do other stuff, compared to if I was in Zimbabwe. If I was in Zimbabwe, I would still be relying on my parents to give me money for konto or airtime or isn't like data to call, and I'll still be living under my parents' roof. I would not know how to survive, how to buy groceries, how to buy my own clothes, work for my own stuff and stuff like that, because I'm just 21. And you know, in Zimbabwe, like sort of not Cyprus has taught me how to survive in a difficult environment. So if you look at the positive stuff about Cyprus, it has taught me a lot. Thank you guys for sticking around. Do subscribe and comment and like. Also tell me what you want to know about Cyprus. And other stuff, your questions in the comment section, stuff like that. But otherwise, thank you guys, and bye.